attention to the paint on these boards over here. The Charles River. It's a nice day on the river, isn't it? Nice to get out on the river.
You know, I had boats when I was a kid. Learned to sail. My kids, I send them to community boating. They learned to sail on the Charles River. And as time went by, and I raced sailboats in Marblehead for some people, and I just got an interest in taking it to that level. I actually worked for a marine company for a while, and they were willing to pay for me to get a license. So about 20 years ago, I got the license. And then I worked for an educational nonprofit group that had a big wooden sailing vessel that they were preparing for an educational circumnavigation around the world.
The home of the Boston Red Sox, the greatest professional baseball team in the entire city.
The trip never even took place, but the guy who was trying to put it together was trying to recreate Joshua Slocum's journey. He was the first guy to sail around the world by himself. So he was putting this together and, you know, I just basically drove the boat around from place to place for him while he was, for a few years. But they, sadly, I don't think he ever got it off the ground. I think he sold the boat and kind of went his own way. But he had been a teacher and he just had this dream. So I worked with him for a while, just moving the boat, you know, from place to place.
We're coming into an area of Boston known as the West End. This used to be water. This was a pond at one time. The mill pond where Benjamin Franklin used to swim as a young boy.
There was a little circle that he would follow where he could put the boat for free for a length of time.
That's pretty good.
And then when he kind of wore out his welcome, and everybody would be more than happy to give him way more time than normally they'd let you stay on anchor 2 weeks. They'd let him stay months because the boat looked beautiful sitting in their harbor, and they would, you know, offer him things. Then this came along, and I just thought, hey, you know what? I'll give this a try. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of great people. It's a good group. Funny people, talented.
So anyhow, it's been kind of slow at the dinner theater when I found out that 600,000 people take these Boston Duck tours every year. Amazing. So, you know, that's way more than the dinner theater. I'll give Boston Duck Tours a call. You know, so of course they were thrilled. But they only had a supporting role.
And that's how the whole thing develops. Things happen along the way, and it clicks and it works, and I go, oh, you know, I'm going to remember this the next time. And it could be little silly things like...
You know, the funny thing, the other night it was right over here at the Beantown Pub across the street. I was having a Sam Adams, cold Sam Adams, and maybe two. I looked over and I thought to myself, hey, there's another cold Sam Adams right over there. It's just kind of a weird thought. I get those sometimes.
You get a quick overview, hour and 20 minutes, and then you see a bunch of places that, if we do it right, you're interested to spend time. There may be several or a bunch of those places that you saw along the way.
They go back to.
And maybe even the Cheesecake Factory.